Okay, let's see how this works. Welcome to your daily FBC Livingston devotional, whatever you want to call it. Just trying to keep you guys connected, trying to let you guys know where we're at, what we're doing. But yeah, welcome to the FBC Livingston live stream. We're stoked that you guys are joining us. We're trying to figure all this stuff out, so hopefully it works for you guys as well. These are definitely interesting times, are they not? So I wanted to share a little funny with you because that's how I roll. But I saw this meme today. I told you I would keep it lighthearted and share some funny stuff with you today. But it was just a little odd because I went to the grocery store today and they said that I had to wear a mask and gloves. But it was kind of weird because everybody else had clothes on. I know. See, I got to keep you guys in my humor because it's important during these times that we do that. We take it easy and not take things too seriously. We want to be aware of what's happening around us. But I wanted to share a message with you today from Hebrews chapter 12 in verse 2. And so from the Message version, it's really simple. It says, keep your eyes on Jesus. Man, isn't that such a good word for today? Now, when we look at this in the ESV version, it reads like this. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Man, isn't that such a good word for us today, that we can remember to keep our eyes on Jesus. I love in the beginning of chapter 12, it says, therefore, in other words, like it's a continuation of chapter 11. We're to look to Christ. And what we see in chapter 11 is this great cloud of witnesses that have come before us, these heroes of the faith, as we would call them. The heroes of the faith, they're considered spectators now because we are actually on the field. We're in the arena now. So what are you going to do? How are you going to respond to the current situations and circumstances? Chapter 12 is a great read for us as it talks about discipleship and the benefits of that, because we're going to run, and we have to run with perseverance, and that actually requires active participation. Can you imagine if you were to run a race but never move your feet? You wouldn't get very far. You're not going to win any stinking medals for that. But it actually takes effort to run a race. And that's what we're doing right now, man. We're putting in the effort and we're trying to run to make this thing work. And then it talks about this word race, and the word race that is used here in the Greek, it actually denotes conflict. So in other words, this race that you're running, you're going to have conflict in it. You're going to have barriers and obstacles along the way. If you're not running into conflict or barriers, I wonder if you're running in the right race. Because this race will turn out to be a stern test. And isn't that the truth when we have all these little employees running around our house now? I've been waiting all day to record this for y'all. I had to wait for the kids to go outside and walk the dogs. I mean, my employees. So it's really simple, friends. It sounds a lot simpler to say it, but keep your eyes on Jesus. I want to share a different translation with you. This is from the Passion Translation, and it just words it a little bit differently, but listen to this. Maybe it sits with you a little bit differently. As for us, we have all these great witnesses who encircle us like clouds. So we must let go of every wound that has pierced us and the sin we so easily fall into. Then we will be able to run life's marathon, its race with passion and determination for the path that has already been marked out before us. We look away from the natural realm and we fasten our gaze onto Jesus, who birthed faith within us and who leads us forward into faith's perfection. When it talks about keeping your eyes on Jesus, it's talking about keeping your focus one way. So you can't look in two ways at once. I'm trying to do it on the screen here. I can see this screen and that screen right here in front of me, but I can only look one way. I can't look two ways at once. So right now, don't look to this world. Don't look to social media. Don't look to the news for all the answers. Jesus Christ is your answer. God is the same today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Amen. And that's the hope that we hold on to, because he endured the joy that was set before him. Jesus came to make your joy fulfilled. And so that's where our hope and our rest is. And I hope that you're experiencing that today. And I hope that you're able to share that with some of your friends and your neighbors. Don't be the doom and gloom prophet, but be the source of encouragement. Be the source of a good word. Friends, be well. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another.